I have two adult sons. I have my son Elliot here with me tonight and his girlfriend Skylar. And I also have a daughter named Kate, who is 17. Kate does have Down syndrome. She's sweet, she's sassy, and she's all teenager, that's for sure. She's part of the Down Syndrome Connection of Northwest Arkansas. In December of 2019, I found myself divorced after a 26-year marriage. Suddenly, I was a single mom after being a stay-at-home mom for decades. To say I was scared would be an understatement. I had worked as a flight attendant before having my children, and going back to that line of work with my daughter Kate was just not realistic. I had taken some college courses many years ago, but never completed a degree program. I was awarded rehabilitative alimony for a few years and knew I needed to get back to school in order to have a job to support myself and Kate when that ended. I first sought out Workforce in Arkansas to see if they had a program for displaced homemakers, and they do. Workforce is the program that suggested that I contact the Single Parent Scholarship to see if they might be able to help me with my journey back to school. I made the call to the Single Parent Scholarship and was very warmly directed to filling out the application online and that they would contact me if I was eligible. For my first encounter with the scholarship program, I have been treated with respect and warmth. I had a lot of insecurity regarding my age and the situation that I found myself in at that stage of life. I was bogged down with grief and so much uncertainty. Renee Hutton helped me through the application process and answered all my questions, assuring me that my age made no difference at all, and I went through the interview process via Zoom thanks to the pandemic. But it was great, and then I waited, and in July of 2020, I was awarded the scholarship, and I was thrilled. I applied to Crowder College and began taking prerequisites, and I also applied to their occupational therapy assistant program. I was doing pretty well, my grades were good, and I was overcoming the fact that I was by far the oldest student in every single class I attended, hands down. Then I got the news that I was not accepted to the OTA program. I called Caitlin immediately. I was so disappointed and I had no idea how to move forward. I really wanted OTA to be my career path because I had been taking my daughter Kate to therapy all her life, and I had seen firsthand how much of a difference that made in her world. And I wanted to be able to do that for other people. Caitlin made me feel right away that we would figure this out together, that the scholarship was in my corner. We tried to come up with a plan for moving forward that would consider other options in the healthcare field also. We discussed me going to the director of the OTA program to see what I could do to up my chances of getting in for the next year. And once I did that, we had a path forward. I took a CNA course and continued on with prerequisites. And I'm happy to say I reapplied to the OTA program and was accepted to start this next spring. I'll be starting my first classes in January, and I'm really so glad I was able to see this through. It has been such a gift to have the scholarship money to put towards school expenses, transportation, and utilities, but feeling like I have a group of people who are in my corner has meant the world to me. It's really hard to start over and sometimes kind of lonely, so I'm grateful not only for the monetary benefits, but all the other benefits of being a part of this scholarship. Every time I was privileged to attend a drive-through where recipients might receive cleaning supplies or personal hygiene products or school supplies or Halloween costumes or Thanksgiving meals, not to mention the amazing Christmas festival of giving we just had, or when utilizing counseling services from Twyla, I felt very emotional every time. I just can't say enough how that touched mine and my daughter's life. And I want anyone here tonight who has ever donated to the Single Parent Scholarship Fund or is even considering it to know that it does make a difference in our lives. And we can't say thank you enough. I sincerely hope that when I go on to graduate from my OTA program and go out to work, that I'm able to give back to the Single Parent Scholarship Fund of Northwest Arkansas. I will never forget what the staff and the donors have done for me. And I truly hope I get the chance to encourage another middle-aged, or even older than middle-aged, single mom that she can do it and that she's not alone. Thank you again for the chance to express my gratitude, and I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2022.